Hey, how's it going? This is Melinda and welcome to my channel. Today I want to discuss valuable records. Usually when I think about valuable records, I'm thinking about a very early, hard to find first press, maybe a mono version of a record, just something that's really hard to find but old. Lately, I've been thinking a little bit differently. There are some records out there that are shooting up in value, and I didn't even realize it. And what I'm talking about are vinyl exclusives. Records you can buy at Walmart or Target, Barnes& and Noble, an artist's website that are a little different, a little unusual, and just out of the norm. And they are absolutely skyrocketing in value because they're usually limited edition. And let me show you the record that inspired this video, just really got me thinking about this. And I've looked through my collection and I'm just going to show a few of what I call my hit and misses on this. Records that I've picked up that are going up in value and records that are staying the same or maybe even becoming less valuable. So let me just show you this one. This is a Walmart exclusive. This is Tim McGraw, The Biggest Hits. I'm a country fan, especially from the early 90s. I absolutely love it. To be honest, this is you're probably looking at my Tim McGraw collection because this is probably all I need from him. He's a tremendous artist. And there are some fantastic songs out here. The first one I ever heard from him was Indian Outlaw, and I loved it immediately. His big breakout song that made him just one of the premier country artists was a song called Don't Take the Girl. Probably all of y'all have heard the inspiring song called Live Like You Were Dying, just an absolutely great one. Or if you've been to a wedding, you may have seen the dad and daughter dance to My Little Girl, just an absolutely sweet song. My favorite one on here though is a song called Just to See You Smile. And even if you're not a country fan or a Tim McGraw fan, I really recommend you just give that one a listen. Unless you're going through a breakup, then stay as far away from it as possible. But this is a beautiful song. It is on, it's a mid-tempo song. He sings it in a very happy voice, but the lyrics are devastating, just in a beautiful way. I really love the song. I wanted to have this Biggest Hits album. Walmart had an exclusive for it. I could have ordered it on Amazon and different places for black vinyl, but I thought, you know what, I want this special exclusive. I want it on the brown vinyl. So I was finally able to pick it up. It's not like the brown vinyl is anything extremely beautiful. It's just different, unique. I didn't realize I didn't realize that I wanted an exclusive like this until this album came along, and I just think it's really special. I don't know if it's going to go up in value or not. I just wanted to have that exclusive. And I've got a few more that I'll show, and I've got a serious question to ask about this in the end. So please stay to the very end because I have a very serious question I want to ask about these exclusives. This is a Newberry Comics exclusive of one of my favorite albums of all time, Odyssey and Oracle by the Zombies. Love this album. It's so incredible. My husband surprised me with this. It is so beautiful. It is a quantity limited to 1,000. I believe they are sold out now. It came on an absolutely gorgeous splatter vinyl. I can't say the sound quality is better than other copies of this album that I have. It isn't, but it is a beautiful record. And on Discogs, it is going for a lot more money than my husband paid for it because he paid just what the asking price on the website is, but they're going for a lot more money now. So I'm very happy to have that beautiful copy of Odyssey and Oracle. Here's another record that keeps going up in value. It is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine soundtrack. This is a really good album. I actually like it better than the Yellow Submarine original copy. I think this one's really good. And I have a limited edition copy on yellow vinyl, and I was able to buy it on sale. I think these normally go for quite a bit of money, but because the store that I was at had a sale, I was able to get a really good discount on this record. And because it came out in 1999 and they're not making it on this yellow vinyl again. They've reissued it on black, but not on yellow. So it makes it a little harder to find, a little bit more special, and it has gone up in value. Here's another one that's gone up in value. I just bought it a year ago. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I knew right away when this was coming out I would want it. It is called The Best of Everything. It is the greatest hits of Tom Petty, his solo work with the Heartbreakers, and also Mudcrutch. So you're getting a lot of the great music from Tom Petty. I bought this off his website. They limited this particular copy to 1,000. My copy is number 250. And what makes it unique is they pressed this one on a clear vinyl. Anywhere else you bought it, it's on a black vinyl. And here, just a year later, it's a 4 LP set. I think I paid $90 for it, which I thought was a lot at the time. But now if you want to buy this set on Discogs, it's probably going to cost you $130 to $140. So it is climbing in value. There's only 1,000 of these on this clear vinyl variant, so it does make it unique. Here is another one. I bought this album first off at Target, just a black vinyl, just your very basic copy. Got it home and the warps were so bad on it that I immediately returned it, got my money back. After I got my money back, I heard that there was going to be a record store exclusive of this album, so I held off and bought the Record Store Day exclusive. And it is Taylor Swift's 1989. This is probably my favorite by Taylor Swift. I think a lot of people would agree, although her early country music is really good. This has great songs on here like Blank Space and Style, Out of the Woods, Wildest Dreams. There's a lot of great stuff on here, and I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but I do love this album. And Record Store Day had limited edition hand-numbered copies of this, up to 3,750. My particular copy was number 14, so I got a really early one. And it's on a really beautiful pink vinyl. So that's also what makes it unique. Just a really pretty color variant on this one. And I think I paid the Record Store Day price, probably about $30 to $35. Now it's going for $150, $200. It's just really gone up in value. I bought it to listen to like all of my records. As you can see, I've opened them all. I'm not buying records as investments. I'm buying because it's music that I want to hear and I love. But, no, I have nothing against someone who wants to buy something and just for an investment. That's up to you. That is your preference and you are allowed to do that. It is a free country. But anyway, let me show you now some records that I have bought that were misses. I could have bought a different variation that has gone up in value, and instead I bought the one that has not. Let me show you this one first. This is another Taylor Swift album. I bought the Record Store Day versions of her other albums, and I saw this one on, I think it was on Amazon for $9. It was just a super deal, a no-brainer. And honestly though, before that I had been looking for the orange translucent vinyl. I really wanted to have it, but I was a little late to the game. When the album came out, I didn't buy it. I waited a while, missed out on the orange vinyl. So I bought the picture disc. Like I said, I got it for $9, so I'm not complaining about the price. And for a picture disc, or for any record, this sound quality is good. I am actually surprised at how good this one sounds. It's a 2 LP. Every side is a different picture of Taylor Swift. So I thought for $9 this was a great record, and it probably isn't a bad investment. However, if I had bought this album on the orange translucent vinyl, $200. This one is not going up in value at all. It's staying the same. Every time I play it, it's probably going down in value. But the orange translucent vinyl, $200. So I really wish I would have gotten a little bit earlier start and picked up the orange translucent vinyl. If you have it, good for you. You've got something really special. Here is another record that I really love, but I was very late to the game on picking it up. Harry Styles' debut album, Harry Styles. It is in my top 10 favorite albums of all time. That is how much I love this record. I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere. I never listened to One Direction. He was a member of that band. I didn't follow them, didn't like them, didn't care anything about them. However, Harry Styles was just pushing his record, and he was on Saturday Night Live singing some of the songs, as well as the Victoria's Secret fashion show when this album came out. The songs were really catchy, and even after hearing them for one time, they were stuck in my head, and I really enjoyed them. So I decided I wanted this album, and I went ahead and bought the black vinyl version of it. However, if I would have bought it from the very beginning and pre-ordered it off of Harry Styles' website, there was a variant of the white vinyl. I wish I had done that, because now that white vinyl version is about $150 if you want to own it. So this is, like I said, one of my favorite albums of all time. I really wish I had the very special copy of it. Not complaining. My black vinyl sounds fantastic, and again, I play this album to death. So I'm really happy with my black vinyl, but oh man, I wish I could go back in time and buy that white vinyl version, because it's very special, very unique, and has gone up in value. Here is another one that I did buy but has not gone up in value. This is Paul McCartney. This is his original solo album. Love it. Anytime I see this in record stores, if I want to get an early version of it, it is always beat and looks terrible. So I decided, instead of getting one of those early versions, I would just go ahead and get the colored version of it. And it's really beautiful. It's on a red vinyl. However, it says limited edition on this cover. I don't know what the limited edition is. You can buy this just about anywhere. I have, as you see in the background, I have some of the other color variants of the different albums as well. And they play great, they sound great. Colored vinyl has really come a long way in sound quality. Paul McCartney, expect nothing but the best for his records. And these are absolutely wonderful records. However, because they're very common and they weren't exclusives to certain stores, these particular color vinyl records are not going up in value. They're staying the same. If not, every time I play it, they're probably going a little bit further down. But that's okay. I bought them to listen to and enjoy. If you have a copy of his record, Egypt Station, personally, I have a copy of it that I ordered on his website. It is going up in value. There was a a Barnes & Noble exclusive and a Spotify exclusion of that too. He has come up with all kinds of variations of his album, Egypt Station, and some of them are climbing in value and others are not. But for the most part, his albums are just to listen to and enjoy, not really going up in value. But anyway, my question about all of these exclusives, we can get a brand new album or maybe a reissue of something we really like. We can get a Target exclusive. We can get a Walmart exclusive. We can get Books A Million, or just maybe Barnes & Noble, or just off of the artist's website. But my question is, how much is this hurting our independent mom and pop record stores? We go to those stores for record store day and we expect them to have everything we want and in plenty of quantity. But are we, they probably have all of these albums in their standard black vinyl version. And it just got me to thinking, after I purchased that Tim McGraw album, how important is it to have a colored version? They're very cool, they're very pretty to look at, but are we hurting our mom and pop stores? So that is my question to you all. Please leave your comments. Let me know if you have a special colored variant of a record that you really love. I would love to hear that. And please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate your support. I will see you next time. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.